Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making the stuffing for some fish dumplings that I'm going to make later. But I just want to make the stuffing first so that it has time to soak up all the flavors and marinate, and all the the onions and the ginger can marry with the cod that I'm going to cook and watch me. No, I'm not even going to try that. I was going to try and cut that slice in half, but that would have just been a trip to the emergency room. I'm going to try and be, hey, Chrissy, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I loved your Thanksgiving Day video advice for eating, for people with weight loss surgery. That was really good. I enjoyed it so much. And you were so funny. I was cracking up. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter insisted that I make the dumplings because she wasn't here when I made the other dumplings. So I had a piece of fish here, a piece of cod left over. I keep getting this here in the way. I had a piece of cod left over from the dumplings that I made the other day. So I like fish dumplings. So I hope that isn't too loud, that noise. So I just figured I'd make some. Yeah, just chopping up some onions. I'm going to put onions and ginger, and I'm going to saute them down in this garlic olive oil that I made the other day when I did some roasted red peppers, and I used garlic. Hi, German. How are you? Thanks for coming in. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So you know me, I don't like to waste anything. So the other day I used the last of the red peppers in an omelet that I made. And I said, you know what? This oil is too good to throw away. So I'm using it to saute the onions and the ginger, and then I don't have to chop up ginger to put in there. The oil is very flavorful. Yeah. My daughter made some sort of garlic concoction. She, sauteed the garlic up and then she pureed it. And she offered to bring that over. But I'm like, no, that's okay. You keep it. I know how hard it is to do these things. Now I have a piece of ginger here, and I'm going to grate up the ginger and just put it all in the pan together. I love ginger. I get this Imperfect Foods box every week, and I always have them bring me ginger because I put it in everything. And I make that drink. Did you see the video where I made a drink? I'm going to make it over here too. It's with, I put it in my juicer, ginger, lemon, and pineapple. So I have a pineapple now on top of my refrigerator, and I cannot wait to make that drink. I take a shot of it in the morning, and it's just a great start to my day. My stomach feels like amazing after I do this. And I don't know if you know, but I have celiac disease, and it's, a disease. It starts off in the digestive system and does all kinds of crazy things to your body. But after I stopped eating gluten, that's why I'm gluten free. And after I stopped eating it, I felt amazing. And I thought I felt 100% better. But You know how sometimes when you feel bad, hey Joshua, thanks for coming in. Hi Villy, is that your name? Thank you for coming to my live. You know how sometimes when you feel so bad and then you feel so much better and you think that you're all the way good? It's like when I drank this juice, I realized that I wasn't 100%, but that juice, it made me feel like I was. So I'm going to put oil in here now. That's the last of it. And turn this on. I should have heated it up before, but it heats up pretty quickly. And I could just dump this in now because it'll start to sizzle when it cooks. I guess I'll just have to use this knife. I didn't bring anything else with me. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thanks for coming in the live. Yes, fish dumplings are so good. Oh, I've never had Jamaican style fish dumplings. That sounds good. I love Jamaican food. Oh, wow. Fish dumplings. They must put, different. What kind of seasoning do they put on the Jamaican ones? Hey, Shay. You still going to be on later on today? I'm just making the stuffing for my dumplings that I'm going to make with you if you're still coming on. And I wanted to ask you. Oh, yeah. I've had them like Chinese, and that's why I put the ginger in it. I've had them in Chinese restaurants. Fish dumplings, they're good. What was I going to ask you? If that was 4:00 your time or my time, because then it's going to be like 7 my time. And I probably would have already started cooking. I don't know, but I'll save something for your live if you know what I mean. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a spoon to move this around. I don't know why. Oh, and I have one. Sometimes I do things and I don't even I don't even realize it. Why is this taking so long to sizzle? I don't want to turn it up too high because when it does finally get hot, I don't want it to. That was yesterday? Why did I think it was today? Oh, I thought you were doing something special because it was Thanksgiving. I didn't know you were doing your regular Wednesday thing. Oh, gosh. I'm always missing something. And, I wanted to make this yesterday, but I said, no, I'll make it today because then I'll make the dumplings when I'm with Shay. So I didn't bake or anything yet. I still have to bake. I was going to do that on your show too. Hey, Jazzy. So Shay, you finished cooking already? And Jazzy, have you started cooking? Hey, Scratcher, how are you? Thanks for coming in the live. Just making some fish dumplings. Yeah. Has anybody had fish dumplings before? Well, I know, yeah, some people have. I'm talking to some other people over here too. I wanted to know if they had some because they're not very chatty. But that's okay. That's okay. I know we all need to make our watch time. Wait a second. You're going to make me put on my glasses, Shay. And of course, I just put my fingers all over them so they're dirty. Oh, you did your ham? You cooked your chicken for the dressing. Oh, so you still have stuff to do today? Are you going to go live? Oh, now I could see. Yeah. See, I turned it up and now I have to turn it down. I don't want it to don't want it to burn. I just want to cook these enough so that they're translucent. If anybody wants to share me out, please do. I won't mind. What was I was talking to me? Oh, Courtney Cooks. Hi, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you. See, that's a little bit too hot. But I like the onions to be nice and soft in the let's see, do I have a corner in here? Yeah. I'll add a little more oil to this. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get some more olive oil. And I love when you saute onions because then they get a little sweet. And I love that. And I'm not gonna put any put the fish in now. I'm not gonna put any salt in here because I you know, I'm gonna season it with soy sauce. There we go. And as that cooks, I'm gonna break it up. And that should be good. Oh my goodness, I cooked some cod the other day on the grill, and it was so good. It was like amazing. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Did I miss people coming in? I thought that you could see everyone, but that's not true. Obviously, that's not true because I only saw a few people. So I'm wondering, can you go incognito on this app? Hey, Angel, how are you? Did you work everything out with your aunt as far as your Thanksgiving plans? I was thinking it might not have been so bad. The only thing, you would have had to stay all day if you went with your brother to work. That might have been fun. Oh. Yeah, now it seems I should have left it up. Oh. I go to two extremes, which that's my problem. It's like I'll turn it too high and then I'll turn it too low. Oh, it smells so good though. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Huh. I caught a little bone in the cod. So get that out. Yeah. Then I'm going to make a sauce, a little sauce to marinate. Not to marinate. I'm going to make a sauce with some more ginger and soy sauce for, you know, to make a dipping sauce for the dumplings. And do you believe I'm gonna have to go out to the store and get some things that I forgot? Oh, let's see. Okay, she's gonna be picking you up. Great. Okay. That's good, Angel. I'm glad. You're gonna have a good day today. It's nice to be with family, on Thanksgiving. I feel bad for my daughter in California because, she's out there by herself. Sometimes we go out and we spend the holidays with her. But not this year because of everything that's going on. So yeah. So we won't be able to go. Girl, you know why? It's because I think I was telling somebody before, you probably weren't in the live, but I used to work on a job with people from all over the world. It's like so many different people. And sometimes we would have like a family potluck and everybody would bring a dish from their country, like something authentic. And that's when I started tasting all kinds of different foods. And then I started going to all kinds of different restaurants and, Hi, lovely Samira. How are you? Welcome to the live. And Courtney, did I forget to say happy Thanksgiving to you? Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, you forgot something too, huh? Yeah. Isn't that annoying? I'm going to go out right after I finish this and pick up some gluten-free corn flour. There were other things too. I didn't write it down. Hopefully I remember before I leave the house. Because, I needed the ingredients for the flan because I'm going to make a flan today too. I think the only thing that I have to go into it is the eggs. You can, there's a lot of recipes and stuff on Google too. And the other day I was on another platform and this guy was from Pakistan. And I asked him, because I've never eaten Pakistani food. So I asked him what was his favorite food. And he told me. And I looked it up and the recipe looked pretty simple. I'm going to make it. I just have to, get all the ingredients. But I am going to make it. Other countries, they have like flavorful food too. I like my American Southern recipes, like things that my parents used to make. I love that food too. So I just like mix it up. Yeah. That's why I want you, because I want to come on your Wednesday show. I swear I'll be on there. I don't know why I thought you were going to do it for Thanksgiving. I asked you about the Wednesday show. And then when you gave me the information, I just assumed it was for Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving cooking, Oh, yeah, Courtney, you know how I make my flan? I went to a Cuban restaurant. I used to just make it with, there's the plain, and then some people make it with cream cheese, and some people make it with coconut milk. So I went to this Cuban restaurant one time, and they made it with, I used to make it with just the cream cheese, but in that restaurant, they made it with the cream cheese, coconut milk, and then on top, when you bake it, they sprinkled like grated up coconut on the top, so that when you turned it over and all the caramel syrup was dripping down and stuff, the bottom had like a crust of coconut. Ooh, what happened? And that's how That's how I make mine now. And my daughter loves it. My son doesn't like the consistency of coconut. So for him, I'll make a flourless chocolate cake because that's his favorite thing. Oh, where are all these bones coming from this cod fillet? Can you tell me? I'm gonna have to get in there with my fingers. Lucky I have nails. Yeah, it sounds good, right? I love that. This is almost done. And I'm glad that I'm smashing this up because this filet had bones in it. Only 2. And they're the first 2 that I found from this place. This is my I'm this imperfect foods craze. I get everything from there now. And this cod is from there. This is the first time I've ever had found fish in the cod. I mean, not fish, bones in the cod. Of course, cod has fish in it. It's a fish. Huh. Yeah. This is just about done. And I will put my soy sauce in there, just a little. Because we're also going to dip it in soy sauce. I don't want to put too much because then you'll have salty dumplings and that's no good. Oh, you know what I made yesterday? And it was amazing. And I didn't put it on either one of my platforms, but I will. I wanted to make it on my own first in case it didn't come out good, but it was perfect. I made, Jazzy, you were the one that was saying you never had mushroom risotto. That's what I made yesterday, and it was so good. And I didn't have, I used all the Parmesan cheese in the omelet, but I had some Munster. So that's what I used for the cheese part. And it was so good. The only thing, it's very labor intensive because you have to stir it just about through the whole thing. Yeah, it's pretty and it's so fresh. I love them. I mean, I've had instances where occasionally they've forgotten to put something in and call themselves substituting, or because you run out of things. It's very popular. So whenever they try to substitute, it's not good. It's usually something that I don't eat or I can't eat. Like this last order, they gave me everything. Everything was fine except for a bag of potato chips. Now, if you don't have that particular chip, substitute it with another chip. No, they gave me a loaf of wheat bread. Now, I can't eat wheat. So I'm going to take it down to my neighbor downstairs. And that'll be good. Let me show, this is about done. I'm going to show you guys how it looks. And then I'm going to grate up my ginger to put in the sauce for dipping. And then by the time we're ready to eat, it'll be all, I'll let you see what it looks like over here. Look at that. So good. I'm going to turn that off. Here's the clean bowl. And put this here. I had to put a dish here so that you guys could see. Let me put this over here. So that you guys could see everything. Hey, Muffy, what's up? Thanks for coming in the live. Ooh. I made some stuffing, some stuffing for my fish dumplings that I'm going to make later as an appetizer. And I won't make the dough until my daughter gets here. You know, because I don't know. I just don't want to make it too early. Because you know how sometimes dough might dry out. And I don't want it to crack. And then when I go to boil it, you know, it's not good. Water gets inside and then it loses flavor and all those bad things. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to make the dough fresh and stuff them and then boil them right away. See? Now, I have a question. Does anyone know an easy way to peel ginger? So I always have such a hard time peeling ginger. I'm not going to use all of this. I'll just use a little. Oh, there. Okay. And I have, that's where I'm going to put the dipping sauce in. Yeah, I peel it like I'm going to peel an apple. Yeah, I'm glad. I don't like to waste anything. I don't throw away food. If I can't eat it, I give it to somebody. Yeah, one time they sent me pork chops. I don't need pork chops. And it's funny because I have a list of things never to put in my box. Oh, yeah. I peel it like an apple, but yeah, there must be an easier way. Maybe I'll look on YouTube. Somebody's bound to have something on that. Just grate the ginger. And I'll put the soy sauce on or in it. And by the time she gets here, she says she's going to get here like around 1 o'clock. It's 11 now. Or she's going to leave her house. She'll be here around 1:32, depending on the traffic. It might be a lot of traffic today because it's Thanksgiving. Oh. See, I don't have a microwave, but I wonder if that'll work in the oven as well. That's a good idea. I'm going to try it. Maybe if I put it, like maybe if I put water in a dish, because you know how microwaves, they kind of like steam things as well. I don't know how, but I'm going to try putting water in a dish, put a rack on top of the dish, and put it in my oven and see if rutabaga, you know something? Okay, my butternut squash, I usually bake it first to soften it up and then I peel it. Yeah. But I saw rutabaga for the first time the other day. Who had it? Oh, somebody on the other platform on here on Bigo. They had a rutabaga and it looks like a big giant turnip. Yeah. They were going to make that for Thanksgiving. But she didn't. She just showed us the rutabaga. She didn't actually show how she cooked it. I would have liked to have seen that. So I've never eaten rutabaga before. Wow. You should do that on your channel, Courtney, or do a live. That might be nice. Are you making it today, the rutabaga? That would be interesting to see. It looks like I like all kinds of squashes. You know, I made some pumpkin soup on here. I think it was here that I made the pumpkin soup. I get so confused these days. But yeah, I've never had rutabaga. And I make soup out of any kind of squash. Butternut, acorn, pumpkin. So yeah. And I do it the same way. I just saute onions and not saute, but I boil the onions up with the squash. And then puree it after everything's all cooked up nice and soft. I don't usually put garlic, but salt and pepper, and that's it. And it's so good because the squash is sweet. And now, does rutabaga cook up sweet? Oh, okay. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for coming in. I know, I'm surprised anybody came in at all because it's Thanksgiving. Yeah. But I might be back later cooking up my desserts and grilling my fish. I'm going to grill fish. We don't do turkey. So I'll come back later and show that. And I think that's enough sauce. And the ginger is going to get all in there. And it's going to be really, really good. So I'm going to end this. And I really appreciate everybody coming in. And I'll see you later. I'll probably pop back in later. Have a good Thanksgiving if I don't see you.